Alright mud lovers, here we are again mudlarking on the tantalizing Thames foreshore. I'm with Terry today.
Hello.
And together, let's get some luck in the mud. Well, it must be getting near summer because Terry's got his shorts on. But he's hiding his knobbly knees with his knee pads.
Quite right too.
So, sorry ladies, you can't see the knees today.
Save that for another day.
Yeah. Well, Terry's had a bit of luck. He has coinage of the finest order.
It's a Tommy Cooper coin.
Oh yeah.
Man with a fez.
Do you know what? I think it might be one from Syria. I think we found one of these before.
Yeah?
Possibly. Yeah, nice coin though. Top
of a big flagon. Musket ball.
Musket ball.
And a bone.
Big ass bone.
Bone.
Lovely stuff. You've obviously got the right spot here, Tel, so I'm going to come and poach it.
Come on
in. I couldn't possibly. I'll.
Oh, hold on. That would have been a cracker, wouldn't it?
Do you know what, right? There still might be some writing on there. So I reckon we could. Yeah, that's the front.
Take that with us.
Take that with us, clean it up and see if there's a name on it. I know it's not the full thing, but you could put that behind a picture frame or something on its own, couldn't you? That'd be too much trouble.
Yeah.
If it's got,
yeah, when it's cleaned up, that'll look nice, won't it?
Yeah, alright, well we'll clean it up guys and show you if there's any names on it.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Well done. Well, got a bit of a mystery item here. Big old lump of iron. And Tel's going to tell me exactly what it is, isn't you, Tel?
No.
So what we got? Interesting, it's got to be a vase trick, it's got an interesting wooden handle there. Looks like it might have been some kind of trolley. A couple of wheels there.
It must have had a spool or something in there. Yeah, like
you reckon?
Tape, a spool of tape, quite narrow band tape. So it was like the centre of the spindle, look. I think they must have... What tape we used, I don't know whether it's the packaging.
Don't know on that one. If anybody's got any ideas on what this could be, you know what to do. If you think you know, comment below. Well, Terry's just found a little bottle, part of, underneath here, and he sent me down to go and get it.
Yes. It's the iridescence of it.
Just there.
Not sure it's coming out on this, but I'll get a bit closer.
Oh, it's not complete.
Ah. Oh, it's not much at all, is it?
Oh, I don't know, it's a little bit further down, but it's not complete, but it still might be.
It's just the iridescence, we want it. How you doing, Si? Need help?
Get in there, no, that's right, there we go.
Oh, that's a shame. Is this that little bit that's been out in the air that's gone on it?
Yeah, lovely specimen.
Would have been.
Good spot. So here it's like a little clay marble just sitting there. There we go, Victorian clay marble.
Is it clay marble?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I just had this clay marble and there's another one right next to it. 2 marbles.
Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Yeah, mine's definitely a musket ball.
Oh. Oh, they make a nice little sound when they knock each other.
Yeah. Just come up with what I think is a cannonball, or what would you call the small cannonballs?
Yeah, canister shot, cannon shot. Still got his crusty layer on.
It's on all crusted up, so let's see if we can get rid of some of it.
Oh, hey, that's a good one. That's a lovely one.
Nearly there.
Beautiful.
I need Matt here, don't I?
That would ruin it.
There you go.
Look at that, that's a beauty.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, imagine that being fired out of a cannon. Actually, that might be one on its own. It might be one of the very smallest ones. If it looks like it's about an inch wide, which might make it I think they're called like serpentine, the little tiny ones. I'll have to check my cannonball graph chart and see what that is. I reckon that's probably one. I don't think that's a grape shot. I think that is
a cannonball.
Yeah, a cannonball in its own right.
Nice.
Well done, mate.
Excellent.
So it's getting a bit warm now, so the arms are out, and so the detectors, we're going to go and detect the gloopy bit now, because it's a bit muddy down here today, so there's only a limited amount we can do eyes only, so we're armed with detectors. Let's go out there. So we didn't have a great deal of luck there, so we're now going to go around the corner and meet old Mike and see what he's had up, and maybe even nick his spot.
I love that.
Well, there's old Mike, aka Cuffs, down there. We know he wants some company, so let's go and join him. He can't do that on his own anyway, can he? There's loads of foreshore left. Yeah, he definitely needs a hand. Oi! Oh, Cuffs has found a coin.
No, let's hope it is anyway.
Oh, you're going to wash it live? You get a live wash. Sweet. Do you reckon it's going to be a Georgian?
I reckon so, yeah.
What's your hunch? Georgian carving?
Yeah, a completely blank one of it as well.
Let's see.
So,
Ooh, we can see some copper.
looks pretty blank. Now I'm try the other side.
Oh, it looks like a token.
George III, I think.
Oh yeah, that's alright. Oh, that's got a bit of a profile on it, isn't it?
Bit of one.
Oh, sorry, I said it. What about Britannia?
She's there slightly.
Oh yeah, it was 1770s, wasn't it? Something like that.
1770, yeah, something. I issued 70 to 75 this one.
Beautiful. Been in the drink for 200 odd years. Pretty sweet. Well done, Cuffs, as I should say.
Just glad to have a coin at last today.
Yeah. I've got a big old lump of copper here, but I think there might be something on it. Let's give it a wash. Oh look, that's cool. Wow, look at that. That's an arrow, and that means it's probably, well, it most likely is military issued. That's the broad arrow or crow's foot. So this would have come off something to do with the military. Not sure what it was, but stamped up means it's officially military grade object. But who knows what that object is? If you think you know, comment below. I haven't got a clue. Pretty cool though. So I've got Terry a little present here. I know how much he wanted one. It's not great, but it's still pretty cool.
Ah, it is one, isn't it?
A padlock.
Thank you very much.
It's not the old barge ones, but it's still got a bit of age to it, so it might be worth
I'll give it a go.
tapping out and see
Yeah.
see if there's anything on it.
I'm going to give it a go.
Yeah, give it a go.
Good man.
You tap it, I'll come back in a minute and see if there's anything on it, alright?
Good donkey.
Actually, I might just sit here and watch. I've decided I'm going to watch.
I'm going to watch.
That's a nice one.
It's a bit stuck in there.
If only there was a rock around here that you could use.
Decisions. Oh, there you go.
Oh, you've broken it. Oh, well, I think that's one to take home doing your Fix her up in the... Oh no.
Just totally disintegrated. Hey, for your present.
That would be a cool one though, because they turn it over. Yeah, you've got the brass things on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, have you got any super glue? Take it anyway, then you might be able to patch it up a bit. It's a good one. What's a good one?
What is it, Mark?
See, these amateurs, they don't know how to hit their padlocks properly. I think make it worse. Go on.
Keep the noise down. Man at work.
I was just like watching the caveman.
I think it's pretty much beyond redemption. Yeah.
You're worse than Matt, you are. No, to be fair, I don't think that would have come
No, that
You should have put it in electrolysis bath for 4 weeks and then it would have come away lovely.
it's really gone.
You could get another top for it though.
You really think that's going to clean up looks on it?
You don't know until you try, mate.
You ain't even got keyhole.
Yeah, somewhere underneath all the crud. That's one of those really, really rare ones with that keyhole. Hidden keyhole.
Yeah, I didn't make many of
It's
them.
even rarer now because there's one less of them. Oh, well, if Terry can revive it, take it back to the lab, give it put a defibrillator on it, and you might find that there's a name under there.
I think that's
Oh, what bugger.
a shame. Thank you, Simon, anyway. You're very generous,
Top of.
crappy gift.
Well, that's the last time I give you anything, you ungrateful old git. No. Well, here we go again. Take two. Might add another little coin.
Love it.
Give it a little wash.
Completely blank, there's a hole through the middle.
No way. Probably uses a button or something instead.
Or is it just punched? No, it's been punched. Probably as a fake or something.
Oh yeah. Might be the evasion token.
Yeah, no one on that. That's probably a George, one of the Georgies.
Well done. Cool, that is blank as well, isn't it? Flipping heck. Almost as like it's done deliberately, doesn't it?
Could have been.
Weird. So here we got our finds of the day. Those big lovely bones there. Probably leave those behind though, because what can you do with them, eh? So, here's my little bits and bobs. Bit of a military corner going on here. That's a broad arrow, so this would have been used in the military for something, God knows what.
That's a big chunk of copper.
Yeah, big lovely chunk of copper. This is quite cool. This is a musket ball that's been cast, but obviously thrown away because it's too much aggro to take the rest of the
Flashing.
flashing off. So that's what the mould would look like inside the mould when they made them. That's really cool. Never found one like that before. A little unique find for me there, so I'm happy with that. Just bits of general copper I might make a robot out of one day. Little clay marbles. One's rolling away there. This was a button that I found and I cleaned it up just a minute ago, and it reveals a lovely flower design on it, and I've got a feeling this could be 16th or 17th century pewter. Got a nice collection of these, so that'll go well with them. 20p. These are all bag seals, and they've all got different names and stuff on, and businesses. So these would have been used to stop people tampering with bags of like flour or wool or cotton or anything else that was imported or exported. All got different designs on, different makers on. So they're quite cool. I'll see if I can clean a few of them up and see if we can find out where they were made. These are all dating to the early 20th century, so probably around 1910s, 1930s, that sort of era, I think. That's the interesting one there. Don't know what that is. Yeah, a few fishing weights and also a military corner. There's a bullet. Not sure on the calibre of that. Still live though, so I think I'll probably throw this one back. Don't really need bullets in the house. And then there's this, which might be a rolled up lead token. So if I can get that unfolded in one piece, I'll show you if there's anything on it. So there we go, more bits and bobs. And then when we move over to Tel, what you got for us, Tel?
Not a lot. Front plate off of an old barge padlock.
Yeah.
Button, Excelsior button, some
Tommy
chappie
Cooper.
chappie in a fez coin, musket ball. Lovely bit of iridescent glass there.
That's lovely, isn't it?
I'm not going to keep it, but it's lovely the way that picks up the light.
It is, isn't it?
And then again, the big neck off of an old flagon. A couple of bits of Bellarmine, bit of armorial there, and a bit of the neck. Other than that, just a few copper nails. Cannonball,
Oh yeah, we saw that come up, that was cool.
and that big, I don't know, clay ball, whatever it is, might be a pot boiling ball.
Yeah, nice. And we'll clean these padlocks up, and if there's anything on there, any name or maker's mark or whatever, we'll show you those cleaned up. I'm going to take them home and put them on the old brass wheel and see if we can get anything off. And Mike had a good day as well.
Yeah.
Got a few coins and buckles
Amazing.
and stuff.
Yeah, a couple of coins. One, I think knackered Georgian halfpenny. Looks like it's been punched in the middle. Don't know if it goes all the way through or if it's just been
Misbehaving.
punched on both sides. And the other one was fairly worn.
That's a good one though.
Flagon.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. That's a sweet find. Looks great in this light, doesn't it? Sunlight and it's pucker.
1770, 1775.
Yeah,
Like that.
brilliant. You got some lovely buckles as well, haven't you?
Two halves of Georgian buckles, showing they're not complete.
Let's have a look at them. Beautiful.
They're shoe buckles, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at that. Another one there. That'd be beautiful if it was complete, wouldn't it?
That would be lovely, wouldn't it?
You can see where that the buckled middle would have gone through there. Stunning. And you get a little spoon as well, which might be. What do you reckon the age on that? Is it pewter, right?
Georgian or Vicky.
Yeah, pewter spoon. There we go. There we go, guys. Stay tuned for another adventure coming soon. Get some more luck in the muck. See you later. Order, order. Mr. Henry Dudin called in and examined. Where do you reside? At Horsley Down, St. John's, Suffolk. I believe you are a granary keeper and a lighterman. Yes. How long have you been in the business? I've been brought up in the business all my lifetime, but I've been in business for 46 years. I have attended the corn market since 1783, which is 50 years ago. I believe you are in the habit of landing and warehousing and taking charge of large quantities of corn on account of corn factors and merchants. Yes. Is not all corn in the port of London sold by measure? Yes. Universally? Yes. How many sworn meters are there in the City of London? 100. Can either the buyer or seller of corn appoint his own meter, or must he take the meter who is in rotation at the meter's office? He cannot appoint his own meter. He must take the meter in rotation. Is it customary for the buyer or seller to attend in person to see his corn measured? Certainly not. Does he employ any agent to see it for him? No. He employs an agent to look at the quality, but not to see how the corn is measured. Are there any disputes between the buyer and seller about measuring corn? I never knew an instance. What difference is there between a light and a heavy-handed meter? I should think not more than 1.5 bushels to 2 bushels in 100 quarters. Is there any difference between the measuring of farmers who send their corn from Kent, Essex and Suffolk to London for sale and the measuring of the London meters? Precisely the same measure. Do you think it's a very easy thing to measure corn? Yes. Would you care who measured if you were present to see it done? So that I have a sworn meter, we never look after them when they are sworn meters. It makes no difference to sworn meters. You say that you should not care, provided the corn was measured by sworn meters. Do you mean to say that a sworn meter are more exact than others? Yes, more exact than men who have no practice, but any man who has the least practice may measure just as well as a sworn meter. Measuring is soon learned. How then comes it that the corn measured by the London sworn meters tallies exactly with that of the Kent, Essex and Suffolk farmers? Because they have the same sort of bushel. It's all measured, and if it does not make out, they put a sack or two by and allow for it. Why? If it does not run, the exact measure is made up. The Kentish men bring their own corn, all in sacks. Then the sworn meter is taken aboard, and if he measures as many sacks as the buyer thinks proper, and every parcel, and if any one sack or any one parcel is different, it is made up. There is what we call a waste sack, but whenever there is a difference, it's merely a trifle.